Alright, we'll try another one. Chat wants it. But you know what? Actually, what if we turn some of the packs off? I don't know if I want to do any of these. These sound like really complicated. I can't see what that is. Hell, try it. I'll try it. Make it easy. We're going to turn this off, this off, this off. So now we have just the beast, whatever sigil thing that is. This one has 426 other cards it's adding in. But this is the whole mod that you guys wanted me to play, right? The bestiary. So we'll turn these ones off because I don't know. They seemed like they were weird. Termite deck, yes. And then that's also bestiary, I think. Normal squirrels, we'll just keep it simple. Null pointer, $2 super chat inscription. I listened. I listened. What do we got? We got Termite. We got Termite King. When a card bearing this sigil, while a card bearing this sigil and a different card bearing the Termitriarch sigil are alive and on the board, a termite will be created in your hand at the start of your turn. That's what this is. Termitriarch is what that is. Okay, so if the Termite King and Queen are on the board, they start generating more termites. Landscaper. When a card bearing this sigil is played, any terrain cards on the board are removed and added to its owner's hand. Parthenogenesis. When a card bearing this sigil dies to combat, a larval form is left in its old place that evolves into an exact clone after one turn. Interesting. Hopefully that larva has a lot of health. Alright. There's potential already here that I can feel. Seems like I kind of want to get those two cards to have like really high health and then they can generate termites for me. Lion, Puffin, Early Bird, Ibis. Don't know what that says. Something beetle. Prawn, Bloodhound, Porcupine. What's this? Ignition. When a card bearing the sigil strikes a creature, that creature gains the burning sigil. Lion's got Trophy Hunter. Card bearing the sigil will target the most powerful opposing card. Oops. Early Bird. Card bearing the sigil will gain +2 power for the duration of its first turn. It's really costly though. Center Strike on the Ibis. Card bearing this sigil will attack all opponent slots except for those in the leftmost and rightmost lanes. I'm thinking maybe just the beetle and the porcupine. Keep it simple. Could take the Early Bird for the sigil. The termite babies inherit sigils of both parents. That could be really good if I put the +2 on all of the generated termites. Because every time I play them, right, they're super weak. But they would gain 2 power first strike. Maybe. So what would I don't want to give flight though to like the Termite King. The flight wouldn't be that good. Could put Spiky on all of them. That would be nice. Spikes on like the King or Queen. Everything else just seems too expensive. Sinister Strike would also be pretty good. Pretty good to pass on. The Queen is 0 damage though. I didn't see that. Ibis. Center Strike, yeah, it's not double strike, it's only center strike. They would never be able to target the left and right lanes, which could get me in trouble. But they would be able to strike the middle too. Ooh. It sounds good, but it could screw me over. So I think I'm gonna maybe... Ooh. Prawn and Porcupine. We are just normal insects. This could be good. Insect totems are godly with this deck. Termite King takes a bone and a sacrifice. And the normal termites take bones. Would it make sense for me? It's got the ability to come back after it dies, right? So maybe I would actually put the queen in danger? Maybe? And then here we can go like this. Put you, I don't know, somewhere. Oh, that's right. What was that again? Landscaper. Card bearing the sigil is played. Any terrain cards are removed and added to my hand. So I got Frozen Possum, and it created a possum and an opossum. And I got Snowy Fur. Interesting. Termite. Should I just play him? Sure, bro. Huts, we can see the skirt. The skirt. Whose skirt? My son! We get him back? Why did we get him back? Oh, we just created a new one. My bad. That melted my brain there for a second. I was like, whoa. Got him back. I was hopeful that we did get him back. What do we want here? Sigil trade? Prawn on Termite King? I don't know though. Spiky. I think we'll put spikes in the queen and then the prawn on the Termite King. Prawn and Termite King first because Porcupine's good on his own. And that's how I'm doing it. Coral. He doesn't know. Well, your name is Sir Ligma, so I'm assuming it's some bullshit answer. You know, skirt your butthole on my face. Got him. No idea. Behavior is a little more than a series of perturbing spasms. What do you have? Unfocused strike. Card bearing the sigil will target a random space when it attacks and move to a random space. It's cheap though. That's really cheap. Blood from Stone. You may sacrifice terrain cards in order to play a card bearing this sigil. Well, terrain cards are probably going to be grabbed by my king. It's got spiky though. Kinda cool. Chat, no idea or coral. The no idea is so good. That's your genius is showing. I'd trust Sir Ligma with my social security number. Coral to counter the miner. Coral, deer, no deer. Coral, roll, deer. Let's try deer. But I hear what you're saying though, the miner, if we had gold out there. I don't know if gold counts as a terrain card though. Right, there's probably some, I don't know. You gotta read the small print, you know? Technically, gold card counts as a unit, not terrain. Gold counts. Prawn me boy on the Termite King. Go for the carving lady or something else. We have immaterial. Any attacks made against card bearing the sigil during opponent's turn will pass straight through and hit the creature's owner directly. Well, that sucks because we can't do anything about this raven egg. Well, guess I'll get him out there then. I could block him with the snowy fur. Okay, so the coral, I guess, I was gonna say I remove all of the terrain cards with the Termite King, but I get them in my hand, and then I could have played the snowy fur, and then sacrificed the snowy fur for the coral. So it still could have all worked together. But this is fine. And you know what, Termite, go ahead, get in there. It's already over. You loser. I also believe campfire buffs apply to termites. We could test that theory. I'd like to put attack on my queen. That'd be nice. Then again, though, even more attacks on my dual striking king. Egg sack. What do you got? Card bearing this sigil perishes. A random creature of the same tribe is created in your hand. That's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap. Created my hand, though, so I'd still have to pay for whatever the thing is. Chameleon changes its spots, as is the proverb. Sigils replaced with one sigil at random. Peccary. Unruly but powerful. Is that a pig? 4/5? That's insane. Never played Inscryption. Is it like Pokemon Hearthstone roguelike? I wouldn't say it's anything to do with Pokemon, but Hearthstone-y, I guess. Isopod. Bobcat. What you? Card bearing the sigil will attack once when first played. That's cool. Ream! After attacking, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil, striking the space opposing its destination as it does so. I don't know. Sounds cool, but our board's gonna be filled with termites, right? Try the Bobcat. Holy cow, it's attack power. Termite King or Termite Queen, chat? Give my queen some attack. Honestly, a 1 attack Termite Queen does not sound all that powerful, but a 2 attack double striking Termite King might carry the game. Tell me I'm right. And I wouldn't risk losing him. It's it's our entire build. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. We need to have enough cards here so that when we fight the pelt guy, we can get enough pelts and still survive. Like, we're probably gonna need the king second phase. We need to sacrifice something too so that we can start with a bone. Let's see here, they're gonna go boink, boink, and then this one won't be able to move, and this one will move. So, it's Termite King, like, there. Mr. Bob? Just block him, I guess. And that's it. Probably the one where we get to pick which one we want. Oh, we have a sigil trade coming up, which means we're going to lose a card. It's not the best. Wild Boar. A fierce wild boar, when betrayed, it lashes out one final time in impotent rage.
Yer finally arrived. Dragon Jerry, the jerk out of the bar, took a bit longer than expected. WH-80 sorts of woodland animals are we slaughtering en masse today?
Took too long to say it, Steve. Steve left. What's up, Sage? Thanks for the bits. Savage Ritual. When a card bearing the sigil is sacrificed, it attacks once before dying. Interesting. And it's a worthy sacrifice. Counts as 3 blood. Well, we don't need 3 blood, but I like what you got going on. I could put maybe Savage Ritual, worthy sacrifice on, like, the Termite. Not that it needs to attack before dying, but... Raven. Yeti Crab. The start of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will heal 1 health. That's really costly. Holy moly. Could see healing being good on like a porcupine or something like that, just so it like stays alive, but I still want to put Spiky on Termite Queen. So I might go for something else. Hippopotamus. Peccary. Adder. You imagine Touch of Death on all of our termites? That could be really good. What's this again? If the card bearing the sigil is moved from a space it was placed in, it will immediately move back. And then this is flighty, it just moves to random space. Alright, chat. What do we want? Do we want spiky termites or do we want Touch of Death termites? Love Inscryption. I want spiky. Death. Touch of Death. Spiky Queen. Touch of Death. What the Bobcat do? Attacks once when first played. Could all should be good. Spiky, Touch of Death. How many minutes still has falls off the chair? Adder plus Bobcat equals instant assassin. It's pretty, yeah, true, but it's costly. Spiky is better for Queen itself. Alright. But maybe we do that later. If we're gonna do that combo and we do the Adder Bobcat now, since those are gonna be really tough to get out there. Or 2 high cost cards. I'm not sure we have enough cards to get through this last part. Ooh. Ooh. He does it. He's got him. Now we're gonna have that sigil. Can I see what that is? Can I click on that right now? There we go. Can I look at it? Is that Bloodlust? Every time that one of our insects kills something, it'll grow even more powerful. It's gonna be really good for the king. It's gonna be kinda hard to get the termites to use that, but... There's our queen, there's our king. we gonna do? We are gonna not even worry about pelts, because fine. You guys worry too much. I'm gonna get a bone when I kill him. Queen. And then buddy. Okay. He kills terrain cards, and they were apparently terrain cards because of the dots. So it killed it, which then killed my queen. Alright, okay. I can play him now, it's kind of cool, but... Huh. Let's use our squirrel in case we get something in the future that does a thing with place and guy and stuff. There we go. There's another pelt for us. We're gonna be fine. All is good. That was just very unexpected. It could have been bad, but... Selkie skin. Lovely. Wait. Did I even have a pelt for that last one? Huh? Whatever. Stop asking questions, I guess. I got that Bobcat strike off. Okay, so it still does hit Leshy if there's nothing there. Which was one of my questions that I had for it. Queen's back. Yeah, Queen comes back after, was it 2 or 3 turns after it dies? Unless something kills the larva. Could have been worse. Warpalusi. The arboreal Warpalusi. Even after death, its loose skin yearns to climb. The Moraki. Living boulder pulled from the sands. And the Balar. 3-headed Balar dragon. It lashes out with each of its maws when threatened. Send triple. When a creature moves into the space opposing a card bearing this sigil, they, as well as any creatures to the left or right, are dealt 1 damage. That's really costly, but that sigil, though. You imagine putting that sigil on Termite Queen instead of Spiky? Ooh. Let's read these other ones. Graveyard Shift. When a card bearing the sigil perishes by combat, it leaves something else in its old space. Unlike Frozen Away, this new creature will retain the sigil and buffs of the original. It's cheap, it's unkillable, and it leaves its skin. Unkillable. What would I put unkillable on? Damn, unkillable termites, though. Morikai's got Meaningless Bond. Card bearing the sigil may complete a bond, but provides no additional effect. That means nothing to me. Card bearing the sigil is played. A random obelisk is created in your hand. Wapalusi God Tier. The campfire debuffs stay on the skin and the sigils. This seems like crazy powerful, but imagine like just keeping the porcupine and giving it like the send triple. but do like the idea of just the Wapaloosie by itself, totally fine. Probably don't need to take its sigil for anything. Let it do its thing. We'll give it a go. I like how cheap it is. Wop, 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 wop. Good thing I used my squirrel in a jar. Skua. Hugog. Scarab. Insects are good, though. What's this one? Card bearing the sigil is struck. It will perish. Leave something else in its... Oh, I should have read what he said about the Hugag. We're just gonna go insect build here. Worthy sacrifice. That's interesting as well. Frail sacrifice. Creature it was sacrificed for gains the frail sigil. I don't know what the frail sigil is. Probably... Oh, that's the frail sigil. One hit kill. Yeah. Dies after attacking. It seems like it just dies after it's struck, no matter how much health it has. Like, it gives the opposing creature touch of death, basically. I could also just reroll, but I don't want to get bad stuff. I also don't want like a frail queen or something. Decorator crab. The lowly decorator crab. It scrounges the bottom of the ocean for detritus to stick to its body. It submerged things. Dredge. Activate. Pay 4 bones to search your deck for any card. Mayfly Swarm. Buzz off! At the end of the owner's turn, the card bearing the sigil will move in the direction described in the sigil and leave a Mayfly. In its old place, Mayfly is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne, brittle. Yes. That's going to give us the, whatever sigil that we have on all of them. They're all insects. Seems quite good. Let's get that sigil trade, huh? I could have painted maybe like another king. That could have been really, really solid. But, my mind is set on trying to get that sigil on the queen. Go for it, Mayfly Swarm. Are you gonna get killed though? You're gonna totally get killed by this skink. Worth it? Could put the Mayfly Swarm here too, and then, you know, next turn it'll... Skink will still move over though, I don't know. If I put you here... That makes sense.
One skink eating a whole Mayfly Swarm. Absolute buffet.
That is true. Do skinks... They probably eat bugs. Look at that tongue. That's a bug-eating tongue, if I've ever seen one. So now the Mayfly Swarm will kill the flying ant and move over and then probably die to this skink, but we'll have a couple of Mayflies out there, at least. Mayfly flies over the stump. That's pretty good. What do I see at? Brittle. After attacking, it perishes. Okay, so they don't stay. They don't stay. That's unfortunate. You know, they'll never be able to use the Bloodlust Sigil then. Ever. Poop. What a scoop of poop. Termite, just get in there, I guess. Probably would have put you somewhere else, but... The no-eye deer just took a bite out of the stump. GG, dude. Well done, well done. He also killed the ant that was in front of the termite. The termite could have gotten more power had it not done that. Porcupine. Yeah. And instead of this guy. Could put the bobcat in, but you're gonna end up getting killed by the skink anyways. Bobcat needs more damage. There's my king. Should we just put the king in? Yeah, we probably should do that. I forgot about the stump grabbing. You wanna grab my what? What do you mean the bobcat insta-kills? So if the bobcat does 2 damage and it kills the first thing that has 1 health, it'll then transfer the extra damage onto the back thing and kill that as well, instead of letting the back thing come up to it and kill it because it's got 1 health. It's got to clear the lane or it dies. Know what I mean? But I suppose in a situation like this, it can just... there's nothing behind it, right? So... We should have painted the king. We should have painted the king for sure. I didn't think about it until I clicked away. Silkworm. We've seen that one.
You don't want to grab my stump, not very pretty under the pig leg.
At the end of the turn, the card bearing this sigil will heal the cards to its left and right for 1 health. And the Deathstalker, we've seen you. Could put Touch of Death on something else. I was gonna say Touch of Death on the Mayfly Swarm, but when you have a creature with flight, it doesn't, like, hit things, ever. Could get a Bloodlusting Worker Ant. That's not bad either. Just more insects, pretty cheap. Silkworm seems nice, yeah, but it was, you know, kind of feel to that, right? There you go. There you go, Queen. Healing Mayfly Swarm. Yeah, it could have been cool, but, you know, what is it going to heal other than Mayflies? There's only going to be one side of the Mayfly that's not, you know, because it's moving. I don't know. I was in the Boundary Waters when there was a Mayfly spawn, and you could just see them all up in the sky. They would just go like this all day, and then they would mate somehow, and then they would die. And like as we were paddling, there were so many Mayflies dead around us that it looked like it was like you were paddling through cereal. Self-healing swarm. Yeah, I don't know if they would self-heal, because with frail, they just die, right? It doesn't say take 1 damage, it says die at the end of your turn. Rattler. You could take that hit, actually, if you want to, and the Rattler would die. McQueen. Thanks for your sacrifice. Did you put milk in it? Please? Alright. Show us your skin. Your genitalia. I feel like it hitting the Termite Queen... Oh, what happened? I missed it. I guess it blocked the other adder. That's positive. The Termite Queen, when it kills somebody due to the sharp quills, it should then get Bloodlust. Like, you technically killed it. It should have 2 attack power right now. Right? Or it gained 1. It did work. It had 0, and now it gained 1. That's what happened. So it did work. But the second Rattler is gonna finish her off. Do this again, I guess. And then I guess we could Bobcat. Touch of death if you touch of death. It did. Yeah, for a second there, I thought that it started with 1 damage because it wasn't blue. It was black, but you're right. You're right. Alright, seems like a pretty solid build. I'm having more fun in this one than I was in the last one. The poop build was pain. And at least we have some ideas of what these other enemies in these sigils are doing. We don't have any duplicates, so this would be pointless. This, I'm pretty happy with the one that we got, so I think we're gonna go for a sigil trade here, and... Oh man, what if I put unkillable on the mayfly swarm, so that when every single one of the mayflies dies, I get it back? I'm assuming they're free cost cards. Go for Totem. Totem, though. Totem is already great. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the Totem that I have right now. Not necessarily for the mayflies, but for everything else, I think it's good. They cost 1 bone, the mayflies. But then they would also leave something behind after they die, which could be good. And even if that's not a good thing that it leaves behind, it might be something that we could use for future sacrifices and or bone gathering. Maybe, I don't know. Think about it. I'm gonna do it. We might get another better sigil here, but well, duh. Yeah, another king. All right, now let's mycologists make them stronger. Hell, what if I put the unkillable on the Termite King, and then I paint not paint, but I mycologist the Termite Kings together to make a super Termite King that breeds with the Queen to make offspring that are unkillable, dual striking, spiky. I don't know. I kind of like my Wapaloosa with the Mayfly though. We could put something else in the Termite King. It's not that big of a deal. Yes, oh god, do it. That's already 2 steps ahead, we might not even get there. You say spiky? Yeah, they're already spiky. If you have 2 Termite Kings and 1 Queen, do you get 2 termites per turn? I don't know. I'm gonna do the Wapaloosa Mayfly Swarm, I think. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter which one I put on what, right? It doesn't matter. If I put the Wapaloosa on the Mayfly Swarm, we don't know if the Mayflies are gonna drop skin, right? It just says something else. But if I put the Mayfly Swarm in the Wapaloosa, does that mean that it's gonna be the Wapaloosa skin? Hell, I don't know. Termite threesome. Mayfly on Wapaloosa, skin drops Mayflies. So go like this. Because then he drops a skin, and then that skin will keep traveling and dropping Mayflies? Is that a stinky Wapaloosa? Get out of here. We'll handle the king threesome thing later. Alright, either we're gonna use up some of our stuff and go for the bag, or we're gonna try to get a new totem. Did you continue to play Have a Nice Death? I did not. Did not continue to play that. We need to get the Termite King out, which is gonna take sacrificing this ant. Hashtag worth. And then you're gonna be able to not... You're gonna die, actually, if I put you in front of that ant. So I'm gonna have to put you over here on the right. Oh shit, that's the wrong termite. That's the other Termite King. Alright, well... I'm stumped. Well. Uh-oh. It's a nightmare coming. Why did that fly all the way to the right? Oh, because the skin itself has burrower. I was not paying attention to that. Okay. Does it make sense to put my Wapaloosie out again? Yeah, maybe. Like this. It's a fly-in Wapaloosie. It's flappy skins taking the wind. Termite King is growing real strong. Never mind. You got flight, so that's not good. Actually, we only need 1 damage. I think we're okay. Because otherwise that would have been a loss. Termite King dying real strong. He's looking real good. Dies immediately. Well... The pack. A pack of hungry dogs. They hunt together but break away when in danger. When it perishes, creates a random creature of the same tribe. Ooh, another mayfly swarm. Termite foursome. I'm gonna go mayfly. If I take the Termite King, it's gonna want to combine the 2 weaker Termite Kings, and I don't want that. Mayfly swarm. We put the mayfly swarm sigil on the other king. So we got flying, spiky, dual striking, skin dropping. No, we won't have skin dropping. Oh, I should have used some of these things. I didn't actually want to go to the totem, but... It does the stronger one first, does it? I feel like... Whatever one I want, it doesn't do that one. Oh, wow. Wowie, wow. That's some good sigils. The best sigils I've ever seen. Holy moly. I mean, double strike is just double damage out the gate, whereas this gives us the potential chance of getting 1 extra damage, potentially, per turn. 2 for the king. Unkillable means that we'll never not be able to have our queen and king doing their thing, and anything that it spawns, we'll be able to reuse them, but we'll have to have enough bones to make that happen. I don't know. Unkillable bugs. Unkillable sounds broken. Yeah, unkillable on the mayflies too. Double strike will indeed affect the mayflies. I know you really want that. Double strike, it means probably a quicker victory. Unkillable maybe in the long run could be good. Unkillable infinite. Unkillable army of flies. Oh, we'll try it. We'll try it, chat. This is for you. Who to sacrifice, though? Worker ant. Sorry, bud. If you sacrifice an unkillable or infinitely sacrificable card, you should get it back. Alright, let's test it. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. Huge man approached.
You bring fresh fish?
I imagine this guy gargles a lot. It's a gargly man. Let's see here. Let's get that queen in there. Yeah, the mayflies cost 1 bone. But we get a bone when they die, right? So... Oh, he's gonna grab the mayfly. Bye-bye, mayfly. And they're singing, my, it's American fly. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this and da-da-da-da-da.
Maybe he would have some fresh fish if he didn't leave all his fishing trees in the rain. Sod those things, dog, they last way longer.
It's true. You have a point. He's rotting his own fish. I'm just gonna end up giving him another mayfly because that's how this is working. He's grabbing the mayflies. They're the freshest fish. The dude's a drunk. I mean, come on. He's grabbing flies saying, fish. We don't really need to talk anymore about it. Hell, just go for it. I'm not gonna give him my Wapaloosie. Wapalussie-ussy. I don't know, put a mayfly in. Now he ain't grabbing shit. Oh, there he goes. You killed my mayfly swarm. My only food. Can we be done with this? Now I guess I could put my Wapaloosie in there. More mayfly. Put my bobcat in. Kill the bullfrog. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna run out of cards at this rate. This is a tug of war and we're not exactly winning. Alright, no idea, you're up. Kill the bobcat for you. Put a mayfly in there for you. Hey! Lot of bait out there. And we don't have the ability to swap out the deer for anything that's flying. So it'll be interesting. See how we navigate this problem. Steal the chum. No idea for the win. Yes, you do. Oh, the mayfly swarm. Put that out there. That'll block one of the sharks from showing up. But other than that, I can't put the mayfly in and take the bobcat out. The bobcat's gonna get a shark. Boom, boom, bow, bow. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point in time. I'm just gonna like something like this, something like that. And go. Oops-a-daisy. He got all the bait buckets. And struck one of the great whites. Buckets are environmental, sure. Didn't matter in the long run, but it could have been bad. Kepri. The scarab goddess, she will not allow any under her care to perish before their time. Card bearing the sigil is alive on the board. Any friendly creatures that die to combat will return to their owner's hand, though slightly weakened. We kind of already have that, but better. Skinwalker moves through many faces, hanging limply off its bones. Card bearing the sigil is alive on the board. All pelts gain attack power. Fjaller, blood red cockerel of war. Its cry spurs its comrades to battle. The time is nigh. When a card bearing the sigil is played, the creature to its left and right will immediately attack. We're gonna put the Fjaller on the Mayfly swarm. Kepri genuinely seems bad with all the unkillable stuff. Right. Definitely chicken. Definitely the biggest caucus. And then if I put that on the Mayfly swarm, potentially it counts a Mayfly spawning as a Mayfly being played, which then gets everybody to attack. Finally a cockerel for our Wapalussi. Damn it, chat. Alright, we're gonna maybe paint our king. Chicken Sigil gonna carry this. We should use more of our items. Bones, power, blood. Yikes. None? Can I pick none? Power, I guess. I'd have to pull the No Idea or the Termite King. Bones. To get 5 bones, I'd have to pull Termite Bobcat. It's just not very likely. And then the blood cost is even less likely. I'm gonna go with this. It's okay. We don't really need it. Yes, we do, because we got it, sucker. It's a doo-doo. It's a cute dodo. Creature strike this card, feel guilty, skip the next turn. Insectivore. Card bearing the sigil will gain 2 power when opposed by a creature of the insect tribe. A card bearing the sigil has a 1 in 4 chance to perish. End of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will add 1 damage to the scales in the owner's favor, regardless of its attack power or obstruction. Dormouse, we know you. Even strike, when a card bearing the sigil will strike all opposing spaces in even index columns when it attacks. Column index is counted from the left, starting at 1. What? Card bearing the sigil will strike all opposing spaces in even indexed columns when attacked. Okay. Snakebite. 2 power when opposed by something of reptile tribe. Ant Queen. More queens with Mighty Leap. Block opposing creatures that are flying. Haunter. When a card bearing the sigil dies to combat, it haunts the space it died in. Creatures that enter the space absorb its old sigils. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of thinking dual strike and Dormouse though. Ant Queen's really expensive to play, but then again, we have so many cards and Mayflies that we could probably get the Ant Queen out no problem. But do we need something to absorb ant spawner sigils? No. Is that a cute dodo? Is it single? Ant Queen sounds fun for ants. I think Dormouse. But then it's going to be unkillable ants too. Butt Queen for free. Go bug build. We'll see. Because if I don't get my termites out or my mayflies out, we can get the ants out. I guess we kind of need to get the termites or the mayflies out to even get the ants to get out. I don't know. I don't even know. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, so I think someone was saying that all of the termites, or mayflies potentially, are going to gain this power. You said termites, right? Any termites spawned? But what about mayflies? If I put it on the Wapaloosie and it spawns a mayfly, is that going to be a +1 power mayfly? Buff that Wapaloosie for the attack pelt. We could put damage on our termite queen though. You should wop. We'll try it. Now here's the problem of putting the swarm on the Wapaloosie. Is the Wapaloosie is not an insect and it won't gain the thing. Even though the thing right now is the same as what it already has. I guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, never mind. Shut up. Much more exciting run, though, than the last one. I'll tell you that much. What's that? Card bearing the sigil is struck. The striker is dealt damage equal to the amount of times this has been struck. So I should wait on the Fjalar. Fjalar? Mayfly swarm, maybe? My king! Good to see that you've made it. Should just pretty much be over now, right? What if I do this? A lot of damage taken from Porcupine, but that'll secure the victory. Should do another Isaac Worst Mods video. Those are the best. Yeah, I didn't want to do too many of them and then have people burnt out, but we're definitely overdue for one of those. I can't see what that sigil or where that thing is. Can you guys tell what that says there? What is that? Need some more damage on that Bobcat. Well, say no more. Two in the Mayfly, 3 from the Termite King, 42 from the Ant Queen. Barely passed. Pop Weasel. It's a detonator. So it deals 10 damage to everything. That's the pop part of that Weasel. Oh, Haunter. So anything that takes its place is also going to get detonator. Yeah, probably not. Hot Dog! Crooked Strike left. That's easy. Snare. When a card bearing the sigil is played opposite a creature, that creature is ensnared and stored within the bearer, being released when the bearer perishes. Burning. So it just keeps burning. That's the hot part of that dog. Leatherback. Sprinter. Bandage Weaver, so it heals people, and it is waterborne. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. We're gonna get a lot of bones, probably. gonna paint our king probably. Most likely. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Chat, we got poor signal. You still see me? I'm not sure what's going on with the streams, but it's saying OBS is choking right now. Dropping a lot of frames. Some people on YouTube are just gonna have to hang out for a second to see if it either quits out entirely or if it will kick back on. I don't know. Signal drop, but we're not like disconnected from the internet, so it could be my ISP. Utz, do you enjoy your job? I do enjoy my job very much. Maybe somebody swerved into like a pole and just, you know, it's slippery roads out there. It's gonna be, you know, that somebody messed it up. Seems like maybe we're back up. Possibly. Are we back up, chat? I was losing you a little bit. Can you hear me? It's green. We're back up. We're back up. All right. We got to the paint guy. I'm thinking that the best one that I've got here, either the Wapaloosie or the Dual Strike Termite King, but I think it's going to be tough to beat the Dual Strike Termite King. No, I mean, it means we're going to have 3 Termite Kings, which isn't the best, but OBS is choking. It seems back up now. Chat, what do you think? Wapaloosie or Termite King? Yep, we're back up. I was hoping that I was, you know, thinking that something bad could have happened to the ISP, my internet service provider, hoping that nobody like accidentally drove into a telephone pole or something like that and like took out the internet since the roads are really slippery. But oh, we're back down now. Quality's back down. And back up. And now it's back up. We're painting a king. Will lead us to kings. Okay, so they took away the good sigil that we had, and they added in Bone Collector, which honestly could be totally okay because we have a lot of cards that rely on bones. Scavenger, not Bone Collector. When opposing creatures die, we get bones for their corpses. It's back down. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just keep pushing forward for the VOD, or, you know, do I take a break for the stream to catch back up, because it's going back up again. It's so crazy. It goes back down, so I have it set to 6,000 kbps, which is what it needs. It crashes and goes down to like 700, right? Which means that you guys are not getting very many frames. And then it jumps up to like 40,000 for a second, and then back down to 6. Not sure, chat. I don't know what's happening, but we're gonna try to get to a sigil trade. Right, we're gonna sigil trade the Fjaller onto the Mayfly Swarm, I think, is what we wanted to do. So let's do that. We gotta go this way. I painted the king. I don't know if you guys saw that. I painted the king, and it gave it Scavenger instead of its Dual Strike, which is not my favorite. Do I do this, and then I Mayfly Swarm, and then Termite, and then Ant Queen? Maybe. Does that make sense? So I can just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. That makes sense. Maybe I wanted the mayfly swarm out there, but I thought the ant build. More and more ants in my pants. Yeah, see the ghost, the haunted sigil now. So with this potential ant build, we can put the termite in there, and then now the termite's gonna have the ability to spawn more ants. Which seems cool. It's an ant build. What game is this? Should say on the title, not the. No, it does actually title and the game category. This is Inscryption from 2021. Great game. Highly recommend. I didn't show you guys. This guy, this scavenger, is on the Termite King that we painted. Which sucks that it took away the dual strike that we wanted to duplicate, but it's better that it switches the sigils if we want to do the mycologist, because then we're adding more things into the mix. Monarch, beautiful, beautiful monarch, somehow understands the medicinal properties of certain herbs. It's a pill popper. When a card bearing the sigil is played, it heals all friendly creatures by 2 and removes all negative sigils from friendly creatures. Negative sigils like fragile. So if I were to put the monarch medicinal sigil on the flying units instead, it would take away their fragility. So now they don't go away. Great game, by the way. I don't know if that's gonna work, but you think that's worth trying? Infinite Mayfly? Keep seeing Shotgun Roulette game. Yeah, that's very similar to this. Not the same creator, though, I don't think. Right? It's not the same creator. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see if it works. Right, because the Mayfly spawns things with a negative sigil. And the Monarch Medicinal could get rid of it. Been in chat for all of 10 seconds and he's trying to break it. And we have mycologist coming up, which is good. Good news. Flight coming in. We're gonna just get our termite queen in there. Doesn't have much to do right now. Can't block at all. So what's the plan with the termite queen? Don't really have one. This isn't the best start. That's 3 damage and I'm doing 0. 1 if I put the termite out there. Eesh. Might have to hook. It's not spawning anything else, that's surprising. Yeah. Yeah, we should try it. See what happens. So that's gonna be 1 up for us, and then 3 down again. So 1 up, 3 down, 1, 2, 3. We'll still be alive. I don't know what's gonna happen, but the termite will be able to kill the sparrow next turn. If he summons anything else, we're kind of boned. Mayfly does not have fragile. It did work. But we might die here. Yeah, kind of looks like we're gonna die. Well, we tried. I can't even hook. Yeah, oosh. Ugh. Oh. If I get my queen in there, right, I could squirrel to queen. Still not enough to do anything. You can farm bones. True. So if I... Termite queen, mayfly swarm. Or any of these guys, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I could do this too, and then I'd be able to hook the bird. But maybe I don't have to anymore, because I could put the queen down. No, I had to do the mayfly swarm. So now, I can hook now. I got distracted. What I really wanted to do was termite queen the mayfly swarm, and then I could mayfly swarm the termite queen, and then I could termite queen the mayfly swarm, and then I could mayfly swarm the termite queen, and I could have gotten enough bones to just, you know, play the bobcat and or leatherback, but we did what we did already, so I guess I'll just hook the bird. Use queen to kill mayfly, repeat. Yeah, and then chat was like, you could just get the raven, and I was like, yeah, I could do all three of those things, and then no. No, we screwed it up. Are we still gonna be boned here? Because we got 1, 2, 3 damage coming up. And that's 2, 3 blocked. 3 up, 3 down. If I counted that correctly. Ooh. Oh, yikes. That's a yikes. Coming in. Ooh, ant build? Maybe. Does it have to die in combat? I think it dies in combat. And it dies to combat. I can't sacrifice the queen. Hey. Needs to do 3 damage and kill the thing. So I don't think it's gonna work. You're getting a little antsy now? Fuck. What am I doing? Man. Get back to it. We're gonna have to bobcat the raven. That'll be the way we kill the raven. And then we could let the coyote kill itself on the termite queen. Because it's spiky. Right? Could kill the bobcat and get the bobcat back and then bobcat the cuckoo. Right? Anyone saying I can't do that? The bobcat's not an insect. The bobcat is not an insect. I took for granted the fact that I could get everything back. Turns out no. That's just not true. Rip the bobcat. Rest in pieces. Termite, go, I guess. Against the skunk, doesn't matter really. You could even mayfly that. Fly over the cuckoo, just 1-for-1 trade. Termite, go. Sack the queen repeatedly for infinite ants. Yeah, could be a way to do it. Never mind. We're good.
The imagery of a coyote chewing on this tiny termite queen and just yelping and dropping dead is incredibly amusing.
Hey, there are some frightening insects out there that could take down a coyote for sure. Whoa, hey, look at that. I forgot that we had the king and queen together. How would I get one out, though? Ant queen. Your turn to draw. You gotta draw, you cheater. You have me here, I surrender. Oh, no, 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 no. You ain't getting away easy. I'm gonna have more fun with you. And get out this termite. Look at that spicy termite guy. Another one. Yeah, whatever. Just go. Interesting pirate that you got there. Oh, that's Steve. Steve does a thing, you know, he exists. Sigil trade coming up. We can go for a good sigil trade. We have this Fjaller. We could put the Fjaller on No Idea or the Termite King. What's that? Camel Spider. Fearsome. When a card bearing this sigil targets a slot occupied by another creature, that creature will move to make way for it if there is room to do so. Wolf. Sparrow. Woodmouse. Tempting target, and if an opponent creature would strike a space adjacent to a card bearing this sigil, it will instead strike a card bearing the sigil. If an opponent creature would strike a space adjacent to the card bearing this sigil. Okay, so it would target the woodmouse instead of hitting the empty space next to the woodmouse. How new is that text-to-speech? Steve? Steve's probably about, I would guess, 38 years young. You can see it in the eyes. Unkillable blockhead. Nah, I'm gonna go with the Mayfly Swarm. And then we can put the chicken on the new Mayfly Swarm, which is what we were gonna do before, right? And then I would like to combine them, but too bad. This is good. Ultimo King. The Mega King. Mode list? I'm assuming you mean mod list. The most important one for you right now to know about is Nevername's Bestiary. So Fjaller on the Mayfly Swarm. Much more fun than the poop deck. Speaking of the poop deck. Where's Steve? Alright, we're gonna try this Mayfly Swarm with the Fjaller, Call to Arms. When a card bearing the sigil is played, the creatures to the left and right immediately attack. I'm assuming that what will happen here is that it will create a Mayfly, and then that Mayfly that's created will cause the original Mayfly Swarm to attack. Maybe. Let's do...
Don't get me wrong, I love a good pirate voice, but Daggett is the best TTS voice on the market, yar.
Sage, I think that not Bill Murray just...
Can't wait to watch the VOD of the infamous Poop Deckars is kept very clean.
Not Bill Murray, thanks for the $1. Dagoth is the best TTS voice. Is Dagoth part of TTS Monster? It's funny because Sage donated 100 bits, but Steve read out Bill Murray's instead. But anyways, I believe so. Yes, it is. Is it free? We could trade it up sometimes. We could get a different Steve. First turn, kill Mayfly build. Deadpool, Dagoth is paid only. It's paid premium. You think I'm gonna pay for TTS Monster in this economy? Are you able to make money off YouTube? Yes. If you get your hands on a Mantis God and increase its damage, you'll make a game-breaking card. All damage increase will be 3x. Yeah, Mantis God's good. Mantis God's good. I think I maybe want to play something prior to putting out the Mayfly Swarm. Nah. Just get him out. It's gonna die to the wolf, but it's okay. It's okay, right? Is it gonna move prior to the wolf attacking?
I didn't know I was that replaceable. I thought we had something special, Huts, but turns out you were just a siren luring a poor seaman to his grave.
No, it did attack twice there because the mayfly spawned. Cool. Does that help me in my current situation? That's debatable. We're not gonna really be able to kill the pack mule like this. Well, we could get the queen out, I guess. Try to kill the pack fly like that. And then do the thing that chat was saying and keep spamming ants. As such. Whoops, didn't mean to make you attack immediately there, but that should have been expected. Oh man, all the mayflies getting that sigil is insane. That's insane! I could put the worker ant down, I don't even want to. It's over already anyways, and we're not gonna get the pack mule. Whatever. Get it. Gonna do what chat was saying? Sounds like a bad decision. Is there a reason I heard you weren't able to make money off YouTube anymore? No, it was many months ago. YouTube did not pay me for about 3 months of work, and they said, oops, there was a bug in our system that caused us not to pay you. We're still not going to pay you. We don't pay creators when a bug happens. This golden nugget got the haunted sigils. Do you see that? It's a mighty leaping ant spawning gold nugget. I'm being paid now from YouTube, but they screwed me out of multiple thousands of dollars, tens of thousands. So what are we doing right now? Nothing. We're waiting on these nuggets. What should we put in its place? I was hoping to pull up the king. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. The golden nugget just attacked him for 0. Modded inscription, yay. Why did you die? Shouldn't you have fixed your frail, or is it not? It's the other mayfly swarm that fixes the frail? Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. There it is. Speak of the devil. What do we want to do here? How do we want to handle the situation? I don't want to get these guys hulked out, but I'm thinking that once we get the nuggets cleared, we're just gonna go full ant build. And that'll be pretty wacky. For the time being, I guess we could just put the mayfly swarm out. I was wondering if the medicinal was gonna do anything to the golden nuggets, but it didn't. What's the YouTube thumbnail for this stream? It looks like Apollyon or something. Yeah, we were playing Isaac earlier, and then we polled people to see what we wanted to play now, so now we're playing Inscryption. That's one thing about YouTube and the thumbnail is, you know, Twitch doesn't let you do that. But with YouTube, am I going to create a thumbnail every single time I change games? Yeah, maybe, I guess. I could think about doing that. Oh, the Wapalussi. Go, do your thing. Alright. Oh, it's a pelt, though. I can't even sacrifice it, which is weird. Because I wanted to go with the ants. But does that make sense anymore? Put you there. Put you there. What's your favorite TV show, Huts? I haven't been watching TV at all. I don't even have an answer for that. Gonzalez the Great and Powerful, 76 months. Yeehaw! Let's put another ant in. As predicted, ant build. Boom. You could have a bunch of thumbnail templates you quickly cycle over. Could you use a pre-made thumbnail so it's an easy switch? I could, but then it's, you know, it would get a little stale after a while, but I guess I kind of feel for anybody that's coming into the stream thinking that this was Isaac, right? When it's not anymore. What an odd reptile. Strange turtle. Armored. Is there a secret to this, or... Skinwalker again. Ceramic bird. What does that say? Canopic? Canopic? Hawk? Gut spewer. I'm not a fan of any of these, really. Take the strange turtle. Feels like it's a reference to something. Canopic? Canopic? It's a reference to turtle watermelon. Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was a cone around his face, but it's wearing a watermelon. Makes way more sense. Turtle. Maybe just sigil trade it immediately. We could put armored on the Termite King. Or something. I don't know what else I would do. I'll let you play any game. The Apollyon was not clickbait. The Huts live was. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. Protect the king. Why did you kill Melon? Turn a melon? I've only infused his spirit in another creature. Death is such a strong word. Well, this is gonna be a tough first little fight against the Mole Man. It always is. Just getting past the Mole Man is the first and biggest hurdle. And we only have, well, I guess 2 unkillable things. I was gonna say 1 unkillable insect, but the Wapalussi is also unkillable by nature. Just trying to think of like positioning and We want unkillable because he's going to come down and turn him into gold nuggets. Could termite queen, but maybe I'll wait, get the king back. That was awkward. That was not good. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, crap. I don't know if we got enough to get the job done. Might be ripperoonies. This first phase it's so fricked to have a mole man block you while they're sending amalgams and mantises and mantis gods after you, and he kills every single thing that you throw out there in the first turn. That's insane. I don't know how you're supposed to manage with that. That's fricked, dude. Pretty fricked. Other mods than bestiary used, or just bestiary for now? There's other mods on, but I don't think that they're taking effect. I think it's just bestiary that you're seeing. I don't even know what the heck I'm gonna do. I don't have anything. I got nothing. Don't have the ability to put 3 things. The Wapaloosie could spawn a second thing. Technically. Right? So if I put the Wapaloosie here, it'll create a mayfly, but the Wapaloosie itself's gonna die to the mantis. I think we're dead, if I'm being honest. I don't even know what to put there. Termite queen. I was gonna try to put the termite queen and the termite king in at the same time, because then we could spawn in termites. But the termites won't come until next turn, and if we take 3 damage, we're dead. I know about the squirrel jar. Even with the squirrel, without the squirrel jar, I would have just quit. I would have just closed the game, uninstalled. But even now, if I had one thing that cost bones, then we would have been fine. Oh, sure, yeah, but it doesn't matter, you guys. Huts, but wait, there's one thing that'll still not save you. We're fricked. Okay, let's do the math. Wapaloosie puts 2 on the board, which is good. Moves over, spawns a mayfly. Then what? Termite queen does nothing. Amalgam comes down, smacks the mayfly. Blocked, but mayfly dies. Amalgam comes down, smacks the Wapaloosie. Wapaloosie dies. Spawns a pelt. Mantis hits pelt. Still fine. This mantis hits the termite queen, dies. Amalgam hits termite queen dies. I think we're okay as far as this goes, but then, yeah, it's all because of the Wapaloosie mayfly thing that's gonna sort of delay our death. If you play the king, though, it removes the gold. Yeah, that's true because of this landscaper. It would grab the gold and I'd get the gold, and then I could maybe play the gold to do more blocking, but yeah. I guess we could have, you know, we could still kill the Wapaloosie and put the Termite King and then move the gold here, and then next turn we get the Termite. I'm not worried about the Termite King dying, chat. I'm worried about not blocking enough, because if I take 3 damage, we lose. So if I put the Termite King in, one of these Wapaloosa, or one of these amalgams was going to get a free lane, and I'd be dead. But I could, like you're saying, I could move the gold over. Swap the Wap and Queen. I don't know what you mean. The King, you mean? You have infinite creatures. Even Mayflies can be placed every turn to block. He has no flyers. It was only strictly about blocking 3 damage this one turn. That's all I was worried about, chat. And I think I did the math correctly. I think we're going to be okay. And then next turn we can keep going from there. Infinite creatures, but I do need the bones and sacrifices to play them. You can kill the Wapaloosa, put the king, kill the king, and put the Wapaloosa and Nugget. Kill this guy, put the king there, get the golden nugget, and then you're saying kill the king and put the Wapaloosa back? With the nugget here? Yeah, but the Wapaloosa solves that problem by spawning the Mayfly in the skin. I don't even need the golden nugget. Oh, the hook. Oh, I totally forgot about the clone grub, too. That's gonna give him a termite queen. Which is maybe okay. Or I could sacrifice it. I'm trying to remember on this phase, it's not the same as when you're fighting the boss. I think he grabs the clone grub potentially before the amalgam strikes it. I could just keep Mayflying, right, and doing flying damage. Sneak in behind and kill him. But when does he grab? Can you not get him to grab the nugget? No, because I can't. I mean, I could play the king, I guess. Grab the nugget, place the nugget, and then he'll try to grab the nugget. But then we're just delaying, once again, the dying part. Like if I did this, then this. I get the golden nugget. I guess I get the Wapaloosa pelt as well, which is fine. Then I could maybe play the queen back. Then, I don't know, a Mayfly. And then let him grab the nugget. There you go. How about that? Oh, the stupid Mayflies don't have the healing, though. I keep forgetting that's only on the other Mayfly swarm, so they die immediately, and they don't block. Not this the other Mayfly swarm, damn it. Put in some armored termites. Put the pelt back down? I don't know. This is a good one with WAP. We'll just have to fly over him, I think, like this. Do I grab the Urayuli? How much damage? 4 and then we're done? Because I could just do Mayfly, and then it's over. I could even Mayfly Swarm. I could even... No idea, and that's probably wouldn't work. Armored spiky termite seems good. Now back to much of the same. There's my Termite King Bay. Get in there, you 4-6 delicious bastard. He even got me a tree. Mayfly? Or where's my Wapalussi's out? He's doing his thing. Other Termite King? King on king action? Can you just keep sacrificing the swarm to attack indefinitely? True. That's true. Kill the Mayfly swarm and then try to put the Mayfly swarm back in there so that adjacent things keep attacking without even having to go through turns. Like if I did something like this. And then put the Mayfly swarm in there. And get the free attacks. And then do it again. Yeah, that's pretty busted. Kill the moon in 0 turns. He's done it. Leshy's malding. You think they could ever make this into an actual board game? I feel like whoever plays Leshy in that case would have to be pretty patient. There you go. 0 turn win. Against the moon. I mean, we played many turns to get to that point. Start to finish, complete a run with every starter deck in Casey's mod. I don't know if that's true, but... Someone has turned into a real board game? I haven't seen it. Send me a link on Twitter to that if that's real. There's a PvP version of Inscryption for text-to-speech. Or tabletop simulator. That's not like real board game. What mods are on? The only one that you need to worry about is Never Named Bestiary. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.